Well, hello there.
Hi.
Welcome to a very, very special edition of the Tabletop Trio podcast. I'm Bob.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Graham.
And joining us this week, a regular, the one and only Cast Iron Kyle.
That's how I want to be remembered, the most regular guy. That's it. That's what I strive to be. I love it here. It's my favorite podcast to do. It's my favorite one.
But we have a lot of fun for you tonight. You have an announcement. We have an announcement.
No, I have an announcement. You have a fucking surprise now.
We do.
I don't do those good. So.
I mean, you didn't tell us your announcement, so
Well,
I think
I'm
it's
going to
fair.
be surprised.
all right, it is fair. Yeah, it's fair.
And the best part is, I'm the only one that knows both.
Ooh.
You guys are in the,
The
dark
keeper
of
of the
this.
secrets.
Yeah, Bob's the gender reveal. He knows. He's the only one that knows
I'm the
sex
one
of the
who
baby.
baked the cake.
Yeah, he's the only one that knows the sex of the baby.
It's bullshit.
All right, so what you were telling me about this game that you have? Like, it seems like there's a lot on our plate tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
one thing that's not on our plate is food.
Yep.
And that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good thing because I have had teeth yanked out, and I'm hurting, boys. I'm
Mm.
hurting.
Ooh.
And I had one taken out. I got one more needs to come out. So I'm like, oh my, because Bob's like, got something special planned for you. I'm like, fuck, I hope it's not food. 'Cause you know what I mean? And so I'm just a little relieved that that's not where we're going tonight, which is
No.
okay. I love when you cook, but I'm just like tonight I'd be like, you got to blend it up for me. We'll pop
Can you
up.
make this a smoothie?
I got
Yeah.
2 blenders and an immersion blender. I would
Yeah.
have made you the finest goop.
Nah, I would have been. I'd be all right. Hey, please. It's all good. So good. So good. You guys been busy, man. You guys like Johnny Cash. So you guys everywhere, man.
Yeah, we've been out and about.
Yeah, you guys are stepping. Big boys.
These boots were made for walking.
Where did
And
I
that is
see
just
you
what they'll
guys? You guys posted you went to the PAX and that looked pretty cool.
Yeah, we did PAX Unplugged.
What does PAX stand for?
Penny Arcade Expo.
All right, sick. All right, now I got it.
Dude, I didn't even know that.
It's
This
been
whole
so
time.
It was like people are
I had
exquisite.
no clue.
People against exhibit.
I just thought it was, I didn't know it was an acronym. I thought
But,
it was just a name.
Before we get into that, we do have a call coming in on the
Ooh.
official Tabletop Trio hotline. Hello, mystery caller. How are you?
Wait, it's not me.
Oh, we're doing well. Hey.
So we have a couple of people on, and our regular listeners know of the saga that Kyle has been going through for the last. How many months has this saga been going on?
Of saga of what?
Oh, probably about 5 months.
Wait.
Ooh, about
wait.
5 months.
5 months.
Wait. Holy fuck.
Watching you piece this together is amazing.
Wait. Is this the duck culprits?
Yep. Absolutely.
And
Who is it?
mystery callers, who is this?
Well, we can give you a hint. We're a husband and wife who really like music and ducks.
You motherfucker. Are you serious? Here's why you guys trolled me to a higher level than you think. Okay? And here's what happened. First off, excellent PR move for Hot Graham Sauce Co. I have a service where anything that's coming to my address from FedEx, UPS, or United States Postal Service, I get an alert. And I get a lot of random things sent to the house from brands that want to work together or like stuff that I'm anticipating coming. I never know what's coming. And I went through a dry spell and I got this message that it shows me every piece of mail. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, Bill, stupid thing. I don't care who's running for local office, whatever. And I see when I get a personal envelope, I'm like, oh, yes, I love that. Because it's usually somebody writing me, somebody sending me pepper seeds. I get people that send me pepper seeds from all over the place. And it's just like, it's more of like an interactive thing when somebody sends you a handwritten letter. I'm like, I love that. It's just cool. And I open it and it's fucking ducks every time. It was so smart. And when the advent calendar showed up, I told Christy, I was like, we have to put these out. she's like, they're ducks though, and you don't know who's sending them to you? I was like, no, I have no idea who's sending them. So she's like, you're going to actively open up an advent calendar from a stranger and put a new duck in our window every day. And I did. And we packed them back up with our Christmas decorations for next year. I'm so happy. I'm so happy it's you guys because I'm so happy. Number one, it's so funny. That is,
It's gold. It is
Well,
absolute
you know,
gold.
it started at Philly.
okay.
We started this at the Philly Hot Sauce Festival. Oh, wait, who's talking?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, we hear you.
For once, I'm not.
Okay. So yeah, we got these ducks, and I thought, well, I'll put these up at work, and then we came to the Philly Hot Sauce Festival, and I said to Susan, I said, I've got ducks. If we wanted to, spread these around, so we started putting them on. We put them at White House Station. I think we put one over.
DEF CON.
Yeah, DEF CON. I think we did a family band.
I think Ron Menon threw them away.
Yeah.
I
Ron
swept
was
up
kind
a
of
duck
unimpressed.
at the festival. I remember sweeping up a duck, and I actually kept it because I felt bad for it. I was like, oh, come here, bud.
And then we saw, you were directly across from us doing your podcast. And we thought, well, we'll put one over there at your microphone stand. And you didn't mention anything about it.
And so I thought, well, let's just keep putting them there until he says something.
Oh,
And you
my
never
God.
said
You
anything.
guys were
Throughout the
the,
whole weekend.
the squeaky wheel with ducks. That's so great. It did get
And then about a month later, we were at the Hackettstown Oktoberfest. We were doing a sauce event there.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, you know what? Let's send Kyle a couple ducks anonymously, and it'll be postmarked from Hackettstown. He'll think it's Saucelli from Jersey Barn Fire.
That's what I
It'd be
thought it
hilarious.
was. I believe I asked John. I was like, "Did you send these? Sorry to bother you, John. But
Right.
Did you send? I don't remember. I asked an ungodly amount of people if it was them.
You never asked us.
I was accused. I thought it was John, like White House Station John, like, oh, we're getting all of our ducks in the row, getting the festivals ready. I thought it
called
was
us.
Joe.
You were
I
like,
called
you-
them. I called Tabletop 3 different times.
Live. You
On
called
air,
live.
Now I have to go back and piece together all that footage with this phone call. That was a trolling level on, and that goes to, you know what? Oh my God, that is so funny because I wouldn't have been able to keep my mouth shut that long. It had to be you guys. You're the most peaceful people I know. You're the only people that have the temperament to keep a prank going for 6 months.
Well, and the funny thing is that when we first did it, you seemed a little bit unnerved. And
yeah,
you said you took it outside in the backyard. You thought it might be
anthrax.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in my
Chrissy's,
defense,
warning you, it's just like, be careful with this.
Yes.
Excuse you.
And,
Yes.
Kyle, it was duck quacks.
What?
And
Hold
so
on,
then
hold
we-
on. Let him think about what he just said.
I
Hit the
said
button.
You just hold on. He almost crashed the bus. He tried to make an anthrax joke, but said "and quacks."
I said duck quacks.
All right,
Well, and
all
quacks
right,
might
all
be
right.
better.
You got a little redemption there, Joey. Don't get smart. But yeah, I took it outside because I mean, in my defense, I didn't know who was sending it, so I was like, all right, it could be because. I mean, I'm not everybody's favorite person, so I'm like, I don't know what this is. It was, and then I took it outside, and I'm in my kitchen looking out at the patio with these ducks on this table. I'm just cracking up. I'm like, it's got to be somebody I know.
Quacking up, if
So
you
for
will.
anybody that's watching the podcast right now that has no idea what we're doing, anybody that's watching has no idea. I was getting a package of random ducks. I got an envelope with 1 or 2 plastic ducks, an envelope with 3 plastic ducks. And then another envelope with ducks, and then I got a duck advent calendar, and I thought it was these guys all the time.
I'm shocked that those exist.
Joe was so good.
I'm not.
Joe, no, dude, there's some crazy advent calendars. They have one with cat treats. You should hang on.
Right.
And I was so accusatory. I'd like to apologize to you guys with the amount of airtime I took up on your show.
You
accusing
called
you.
in and were just like, you motherfucker.
I was so mad because I was like, I'm like trying to play poker. I'm pulling the poker player head out of me, looking at Joe on the live feed saying, I'm trying to read him if he's lying or not. I'm like, man, he's not lying. Damn it. I don't know. That's such a good thing. Thank you guys. That was very, very thoughtful of you to do, but funny at the same time.
And we were inspired to keep it going because, certainly with the quackening, because Graham has his own collection, and we were inspired by that because talking about the quackening. So we kept that going in the messages.
Yeah, he
but
was
one more
immediately
thing too, Kyle, you need to go back and look at our Hot Graham Instagram because there are clues all over it.
Yeah.
There are little props.
I'm not
oh my
smart,
gosh! And
though.
you never saw it.
You never pieced it together.
No, because Graham, I chalked it up as Graham because Graham had the ducks.
Oh yeah,
It's
he
gotta be
immediately
them.
looked at me. He's like, "You sending me ducks?" And I started
Well,
cracking
no, it
up.
wasn't Graham. It was the Graham.
No, but you had them too. You had a couple.
Oh, yeah.
And
we have ducks.
It's so funny that you guys did that because for a little while I had a really wild night at the house. I don't understand why I did this. Don't ask any questions about it. But I ordered a bag of 150 little tiny plastic babies. And I would put them in random places. I would put them in Christy's school bag. Like I have a text from her in her classroom she's like, "You have to stop doing this. Like one of my kids is gonna get this and like choke or something." And I would put them in random cast iron orders so that I would get the DMs back from people saying, "Did you mean to put a little plastic baby inside this box?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They would show me a picture with their hand out, this little dime-sized baby. I was like, "You've been plastic babied. It's now your turn to plastic baby somebody else."
So we have a few people in the chat right now. Dalmara says you have to keep collecting ducks like Graham at this point.
I know it's like my thing now. I don't even have a Jeep.
Purple Prince goes, "Babies, Kyle, what the fuck?"
A Mighty Ducks jersey would rule. I want a Mighty Ducks jersey from the 90s, like the original Mighty Ducks jersey.
So
Dude, that's a good idea.
I do a summer camp, and when it was storming outside, it's a sports related camp. When it was storming outside, I showed the kids the Mighty Ducks, the original one.
Yeah.
First off, by today's standards, you shouldn't show it to kids, but I was like, nah, they got to see this.
Did it inspire them to start a hot sauce company and send hot ducks to all their hot dogs? I sent ducks to all their friends.
Area.
I had 100 kids chanting quack, quack. With the movie, I'll show you the video.
Dude, we're going to patch it into this.
Oh,
we're going to patch it into the saga.
It's amazing. They start cheering and go nuts.
Well, birds of a feather flock together, and I love you guys. And that is such a funny thing to do. And it's
and this was all done in love, Kyle.
Oh, for sure.
You know.
No, I was cracking up. I'm like, damn, more
Quacking
ducks. More ducks are coming. More ducks. And it was so funny because I got the last one that said, "From your friends in the hot sauce community." That's when I started asking all kinds of people. And the only ones I didn't think to ask were you guys because you're so like not in a bad way, but like calm, normal people. I'm like, there's no way they would do that. You guys could get away with a lot of shit, I'll tell you that. You could probably kill somebody, but they'd be like, "It's never that. It's not them. It's not they're too sweet.
Well,
it's never them." I can see them
We won't
sitting.
talk about it then.
All right, good. Yeah, we'll keep it at that, guys. Thank you so much for doing that.
All right. Bye. Love you.
Love you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Dude, that was an epic surprise. That was wonderful.
That was incredible. So that was the surprise. We have been working with Lauren for probably a month now.
Dude,
It might be.
Do you
longer
feel
Billy
than a
was in
month.
August.
Do you feel like a weight has been lifted?
I do. If you guys don't mind,
2 full-size
Siri?
ducks.
text Christy. We found out who the duck culprit was.
No, we've known for a very long time.
We found out it was right around Christmas.
It was
Dude,
probably
that is-
before.
I'm shocked you didn't see their post and immediately know it was them.
Yeah,
There's
go
ducks
to
all
the
over
Hot
it.
Graham Instagram page.
There's
There are ducks
everywhere.
It's not my Instagram.
everywhere.
You know.
I just had to tell because she's like, Kyle, you have to she's like, you have to find out who's doing it. I'm like, I'm actively seeking the culprit. Okay, I don't listen to murder podcasts. I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
So whatever. But now on my announcement, while we're in the
Oh,
the
yes.
While we're in the announcement phase.
I am officially. This is the first time I got the okay, like maybe 3 hours ago from all parties involved. Boston Hot Sauce Festival this year is going to be the last weekend in April, and we're doing it at fucking Trillium.
Nice.
Where we did the pre-party 3 years ago, so I was like, dude, my goal is to do it here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing it here. They like the
awesome.
numbers. Everybody's happy. Everybody's good. It's fucking awesome. And the even cooler part, we're not doing it at the one that we went to in the city. We're doing it at their Canton location, which is literally, picture a farm with a brewery, like fields of opportunity for everybody. And I just was up in
Fields of
Boston
beer.
2 weekends ago with John of White House Station Sauce Co. and his son John of White House Station Sauce Co., who's the chef, who's the guy, the mastermind behind all the sauces. It was a fucking awesome hang with those two guys. Like not being involved in a hot sauce festival, actually getting
just
kick it with
hanging
the
out?
boss.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
fucking-
Little bro down.
I could fucking do this, man. Let's get some pizza and beer, bro. Yeah. And we had a good time. We sealed everything. They went and checked everything out, had their meeting and everything. I went up and checked it out on Saturday. Then we went and did the Rhode Island Hot Sauce Fest. It was very cool to manifest and not manifest, but like think about that being a goal for the community to do it there and actually achieving that, giving the opportunity for more space, opportunity for like a wide range of vendors. It's at a cool location because when you're booking and doing all these shows, they're like, where is it? And like, what's their social media presence? Like, how much are they involved in marketing, stuff like that? And now when we're like, we are doing it at Trillium, everyone's like, dude, let's do it.
Like the
sign-
Trillium?
Sign me
yes,
up. Like,
yes.
the the headquarters of Trillium at
it's
their
gonna be so
location.
sick.
It's going to be fucking awesome. And we went there. The pizza is so good. The bar layout is so crazy there. There had to have been 500 people just chilling there on a rainy Saturday. Or rainy Saturday. It was awesome. So we're going to be doing that last weekend in April. I'll get the official dates right now. It is going to be April 26th and 27th at Trillium, Canton, Boston, Massachusetts. Hot Sauce Festival. I'm so
Awesome.
fucking happy. If you guys can come, we
can't
want to
wait.
have you there.
Cannot wait.
Um,
Purple Prince said, I'm bringing every mead I own and a bunch of bourbon and scotch.
Every meat? Oh, meat. It's Phil.
Meat.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
No,
dude,
bring
I
the
want-
meat. Bring the meat.
Yeah,
There's
Bring the
enough-
meat too.
There's enough of a footprint there where we can have it's not a room, it's literally acreage. And if this field fills up, we open the gate, there's a whole other field. I want to have an official, my vision for this is to have an official podcasting tent and literally give people an hour or 2 hour windows where they can sit down and do their own podcast at a live event. Because doing a podcast at a live event is what helped us evolve as a show. Doing it,
100%.
like on the fly, no planning. Let's interview you. Are you ready? No, we'll do that in an hour. And we got out of Ron that he was like the voice talent on like the West Coast Choppers or the Orange County Chopper video game. And then we sat down with Lauren Graham and talked to him and we're like, dude, this guy should do audiobooks. Like it was just so cool. All the
Never
avenues.
guessed that he's a ducker.
I know, right? It was so fun. And like I was like, I want to give other podcasts like the opportunity to do this. So like if you guys are down, like whoever can come, we're gonna have a tent podcasting booth where you can interview sauce makers, you can interview vendors, you can interview the beer people. It's just gonna be a whole blast of people with all different types of palate and it's just gonna be really fun. And I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Us going to Boston and then Philly and then everything, like that kind of springboarded a lot for us. I mean, I know Bob works in radio, so he's done the live thing before. But for like me and now you to get into like a live event, do a thing you've never done before, kind of dip your toes into talking to people in ways that you would have never talked to them before.
Well, it makes you prepare it makes you for lack of a better term, it makes you sharpen your skills a little more because you're
100%.
Oh,
instead of like, hey, before we turn the cameras on, this is what we're going to talk about. When you pull somebody out of like a random event and you're like, hey, so let's talk about this. There's no planning. You can plan the questions, but you can't really plan the content or what they're going to come back at you with. So it kind of like sharpened us up. Or, I mean, I can say for myself, it did. You know, Tyler and Phil are pretty sharp on a Full Size podcast, whatever you podcast.
Nice little.
Little plug.
Little flip of the old switch, Joe. Come on. But that makes me so happy to hear that they are doing the ducks and the thing that, and how, dude, because when I got in here, I was a little tense. I'm about to break. I was
Your face, because you're like, oh yeah, guys, I have an announcement, and we're like, they were even asking like, wait, so what's your announcement? You're like, oh, we gotta wait. I'm like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
I have an announcement for you.
This fuck, I drove all the way up here with him without him telling me that.
40-minute
I love
drive.
it.
I
He's
didn't
just-
mention a
He's
thing.
just plugging
Good,
himself
good
in. Yeah,
move.
well, guess what, dude? We're gonna fucking Uno reverse card on you now, bro. But it's fun. I'm excited for it, dude. We're gonna have some brands, new faces, new people, just anything. Anybody that wants to come can come. We're trying to
It'll be a
keep
real good
ticket
time.
prices down. We're trying to like actually go the other way with ticket prices to like, because every single thing is more expensive. We want to be the one thing that's like going down in price so like more people come and do it. So it's a good time. Me and John, White House Station, Sauce Co. excited. I got to actually sling sauce with them at, you ever heard of Narragansett beer?
Oh, yeah.
In Rhode Island.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, it's so good. And their location's like literally on the water in Rhode Island. We did Rhode Island Sauce Expo, it was called, at Narragansett. And Table Sauce won People's Choice.
Nice.
They had
Oh,
they did
nice.
this cool thing where you walk in and they have 8 bottles marked 1 through 8, and there's a guy there like, hey, this is for People's Choice. You give him your spoon, get a shot of 1, get a shot of 2, get a shot of 3, get a shot of 4, and then you literally take your spoon when you're done and you put it in the cup for your vote.
Oh, that's cool.
It's so
yeah,
sick.
that's
I'm like,
such a good
I'm
idea.
stealing the shit out of that. Well, immediately mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They say dumb people borrow, smart people steal. I was smart because I'm like, I'm stealing this shit
This
out
is
of
mine.
that. Oh, that's mine now, baby. That's cool. And you look at the jar. I'm like, man, I wonder if that's table sauce. So I was like, hey, can I try it? Can I cast my vote? They're like, yeah. So we're going. I'm looking at the bottle because the bottle's clear. First mistake. You don't want the clear bottle because if it's a sauce, like
Yeah,
you
you
can
know
look
it.
at table
Yeah.
sauce and see the black specks
Yeah.
in there. You know the pepper.
Mhm.
Tasted it. I'm like, put the rest away, boss. It's so good. Like people
Yeah.
in New England, they're like, there's a whole Reaper in there. Like, I don't even taste the Reaper. Like, yeah, it's fucking good sauce, dude. That's what White House Station Sauce Co. does. You
I
know?
go through so much of table sauce with pork roll, egg, and cheeses.
Yeah.
Dude, it's hard to not try that on other things. I made mac and cheese because I got these teeth ripped out. I had mac and cheese with a little ground beef in it. It had to be something kind of soft. I'm eating. I'm like, this is fucking boring, dude. This is like hamburger helper. I'm like, what could I do? And they had a bacon table sauce, like a rare release, a little special, John. I have it. I could let you guys try it. It's so good. They did it for a bacon fest.
Yeah.
It was like a bacon seasoned sauce. It's not
Ooh,
bacon.
love
It
that.
tastes like and I put that on it. I'm like, dude, this is instantly gourmet, bro. I had to go put pants on. I'm like, this is awesome. You know? But yeah, it was cool. It was a good time, man.
I
The
love-
sling sauce with the boys. It was fun.
I love putting table sauce on stuff or in stuff. Like fun thing to do is when you make like pork chops,
Yeah.
chicken.
Yeah.
When you beat the eggs,
Mm.
put some of the table sauce in the eggs.
Oh, in the egg batter.
In the egg batter.
Damn.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just getting.
Gives you a little something. something.
I gotta.
gotta.
Well, I have gotten so much more into cooking now.
Mhm.
Like now, living on my own, blah 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 blah. I made a deconstructed stuffed peppers
Yeah, he was
on
telling me
Monday
about
night.
this. Yeah, it sounds sick.
It was incredible, and I
Awesome.
feel like if I added table sauce, because I ran out last week, I'm so mad at myself.
How could you?
I know,
John.
I gotta make a call.
Babe, I can't do this. I got to
But
work tomorrow.
adding the table sauce into that would be just incredible.
Yeah, dude, it would be, and it's hard because the bottle is a bigger size than the Woozy bottles, but it has that big,
okay with
open, inviting top. Like,
Yep.
yo, pour this shit. all
Mhm.
That's
on it.
so because of
Then I cut my finger making French onion soup because
Nice.
apparently knives are needed for soup.
Bro,
of you.
homemade French onion soup is a pain in the ass.
it is.
It was amazing though.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
The house smelled like onions for like a week.
Which
And
I'm
there's-
all right
Yeah,
with.
there's
but-
nothing
I'm
wrong
cool
with that.
that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I see no problems.
I think when I made it French onion soup, I was doing a video and I was like, what if I made it like for like 10 people? And I did it and I
Jesus
doubled the
Christ.
recipe twice. And it was like,
Twice.
I need fucking 15 onions, dude. Like, so I cut them up and I used this huge skillet. You could like baptize a kid in it. and I cooked the onions down. It took like 3 hours to cook the onions down, but like the house smelled like onions for like 3 weeks. It was like Halloween. And by Thanksgiving, we're like, what the fuck? Like, it's the worst thing.
Still smell onion.
If anything bad happens in your house, just cook onions. The onions will overpower that smell and it'll be a little less worse than if it's something bad that smells.
Dalmara says deconstructed, so fancy.
No, dude, it's true. They call it.
AKA, I just chopped up pepper. I
Yeah.
didn't stuff anything. It was
Yeah.
just
My
Yeah,
mom
it's
used
just,
to
it's
do
just
that.
chopped up.
Dude, my mom made stuffed cabbage one time, and I don't know if this was the dawn of it, but I was helping, I guess, and I stirred it, and it like broke all. Your stuffed cabbage is supposed to be very gentle. because
Yeah.
They're rolled up. They're little cabbage sleeping bags.
Kyle's.
I'm like, yeah, I'll stir it so it doesn't stick.
What you said? Blend?
And it like broke everything apart. And my mom's like, "Oh my god, this is horrible." And then we call it inside out stuffed cabbage. So now that's how we make it.
You know
you
what?
made inside out.
I made inside out stuffed peppers.
See?
yeah, that's it.
You know what food like doesn't belong inside out? grilled cheese.
I thought you were gonna say hot dogs.
Chilled grease? Like, what?
No, grilled cheese. There's a diner by me that does an inside out grilled cheese.
Wait, what?
I swear
Wait,
to
that's
God.
serious?
Okay.
It's two
Oh, yeah.
dry pieces of bread with cheese on either side?
So
cheese, like, it
Did they
cases
do it-
the bread.
did they do it on the inside too?
What's the bread in
No.
a cheese tomb?
So I,
It's just a bread mummy.
I was hanging out with my college friends, and we go to the diner, and we tell one of them, French, that the group that you always pick on.
Yeah.
We tell him, you're not allowed to eat breakfast. And then someone goes, yeah, French, you're not allowed to eat breakfast. So now we're berating this poor man. We're like, no, don't you fucking dare order breakfast.
Inside
Don't you
out and
dare.
grilled cheese and mild racism
So-
sounds like a crazy morning, dude. Holy hell.
So he orders the inside out grilled cheese, and this abomination comes on a plate. It has a slice of tomato in between the two pieces of bread, and they encase it in cheese.
They put it in a cheese tomb.
Did they fry it? Like, is it
I
deep fried?
don't know. It didn't look fried.
Because like I've seen the inside out grilled cheese, but you put more cheese in the middle.
Nope. No cheese in the middle. He was like, this is the worst meal I've ever had.
That's an abomination. Yeah.
Speaking of abomination, this beer is not abomination. I forgot on the heels of my announcement, Trillium, I brought all you guys some beer from Trillium themselves, ones that you can't get on distro here.
Ooh.
So if you guys want to try
fancy
it,
stuff.
Yes, please.
there you go.
Thank you.
So
boys.
thank you, sir.
Do we have the device, Joe?
So
Yonder.
You want to
I
do
can
that
get
with the device?
Bob, you got the device?
I can get it.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
well,
The can thing.
yeah, the can.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
So if we spill, it is an emergency.
Yeah. Also grab a paper towel.
Oh, I love
So-
this can.
Because, dude, their art is all hand drawn looking stuff.
This is giving me
Very nice. Very nice.
TMNT3 vibes.
yeah.
It's I know it's not it, but it looks like it. Oh, I don't know if you can see it on stream.
Look at that,
Try
dude.
it.
That's the Port or Fort Point. That's one of their really classic IPAs.
Yeah.
And then that's
Yes.
That's almost the same thing, but a little bit better. Different hops, a little bit higher alcohol, not better.
Interesting.
And then I'm a stout guy, so I got their PM Dawn. Dude, that place is just a wall of beer, and you're like, what do I want? And you just walk up, you're like, I guess
That's
I'll
always
have
like my my worry. I'll go this way.
Oh,
What is
thank
this
you, sir.
product called?
Can
you do it?
it's the DT lift. It's been a really long time since I've.
You got to
I
open
think it's
it
called
and
the topper. So
let
you,
the pressure out.
you just give it a little bit to get in the.
Yeah.
And then you give it a squeeze, and then you just spin the shit out of it.
Is it like a tuna can, some raw metal get in there?
No,
I hope
it's,
so.
It's just
Make
rolling.
me strong.
Grab
Yeah.
it, turn it. Black robot. Yeah, motorboat.
Wait, that was a Teen Titan. What was the guy's name? The Black Robot.
Cyborg.
Cyborg, yeah. They did that already. Cyborg's pretty cool.
Like an episode of Cops. There was a dude with an afro huffing paint, and he got a hold of a chrome spray paint bottle, bro. His whole face and his afro. He looked like
He looked like Cyborg.
he looked like it was fucking
So we got a ton of great comments, by the way, about the inside out grilled cheese and everything.
let's hear
Phil
'em.
says, if you murder someone, make French onion soup. Kyle, 2025.
or send fucking ducks out, bro.
Eric says, sounds like a KFC cheese top burger, but sadder.
Oh yeah, remember they did that? They put cheese on top. I remember
I
that.
do not recall.
I don't remember that at all.
I do. I because it
Thank
was
you, Joe.
it was like before the age of
Yeah, we're all gonna do a sip together.
KFC doing the reverse chicken sandwich,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
where it was like a sandwich, but the bun was chicken.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
We called it the sicken sandwich.
God damn it.
When I make a shitty comment, we have to make a character for that because it happens way too much, and I have to pretend I'm joking.
Right. That's it.
Thank you.
Like Roger or something. Like, oh, sorry, that's Roger.
This smells amazing.
All right, guys.
Little
So
toast.
it is
To Trillium.
Vicinity Double India Pale Ale from Trinity. Trillium.
I believe in you.
You can read. You can
Vanilla
read. Yeah.
PM Dawn.
You definitely passed third grade.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
All right, there'll be more of this at the Boston Hot Sauce Festival.
Oh, it's delicious.
That is really good.
You know, for a double dry hop, it's still really smooth.
Now, see,
Yeah.
the thing with Trillium is, back in the day, my buddy had a brewery called Troon. And Troon was very hard to get. If you got, he would do a release, and literally, you would only get 2 crowlers of beer. Each person was only allowed 2. I would keep a crowler, and the other one I would trade off. And you could trade 1 crowler for 4 to 8 other beers. And I always got somebody at Trillium that was like, yo, send it up to Boston. And I would trade 2 4-packs at Trillium for 1 Troon before they were on distribution. It's my favorite brewery in the country that I didn't live near.
Yeah.
So, like, to have that go a decade later, now I'm hosting a hot sauce festival at that brewery. It just really was a surreal moment. And I'm very, very glad to be able to share that with you guys. So
That's
drink
awesome.
up, boys. This is a good one.
It's a good beer.
In the chat,
It
Eric
is.
says that's a really cool device. Also, Skyfox Brewery makes cans that do that automatically for their Hellas Lager.
Well, we're not fucking talking about it. Hell, man. Learn some marketing, Jesus
That is
Christ.
awesome. I didn't know.
That is very cool, but we'll talk about that next episode.
I know there's the
Trillium only.
little ball like margaritas and stuff.
Yeah.
They have the cans that you like just pop them open.
Oh, yeah.
I want Eric to come to Boston. Are they able to go?
Earlier, Eric said no, but he will be at Philly.
Okay, cool. Maybe Corey can come to Boston. His,
Someone
his
come to
partner.
Boston.
Yeah, somebody, dude. I want podcasting. I think podcasting at live events is sick. I think
Yeah,
it's awesome.
no,
It's almost
ton
like
of fun.
Like at the PAX Unplugged, I'm sure they had a panel of people talking, and like
They had
when
a
they
lot
do
of
the Comic Cons, they have panels of people. Not that we're gonna hold panel or anything, but like.
Yeah.
If I sat down with you guys and then we had Eric sit in, like it's 3 podcasts in one.
Oh, yeah.
People would want to watch
we
that.
we met one guy who does a like an actual play D&D podcast.
That's cool.
Where he's the DM. It's just like with Critical Role, but
Right.
like doing their own thing. And we're chatting with him about podcasting and how he does his show and everything just before we did Faster Purple Worm Kill.
Okay.
And it was literally that guy and the 3 of us in the VIP section, and that was it.
That's sick.
And it
Feels
was
good,
like
man.
it was a whole row of like it
was like 2 full rows.
Yeah.
2 or 3 full rows of chairs
Wow.
for just the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Dude, and
And
Bob
our
said,
dumbasses sat right next to
Sat
each
right
other.
next to each other. They're like, fill it up single file. It's gonna get full. And then we were like, is this?
That's when you're at a birthday party for a kid who has other friends in other school districts. You have to like find that one friend. Like, I don't like you, but you go to my school, so let's play. Like, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob was saying that you guys got hooked up with some games and like met a bunch of creators and stuff.
We-
That's so
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
Did you guys go over that in an episode, or is this the most recent one since
So
you've been it?
we went over some of the stuff, but we are planning to do full release videos and gameplay for
Sick.
each product.
I want to watch that.
Yeah, we
dude. If
have
you
a
guys
fun
need a 4th
announcement for
player,
that
like,
soon.
I'm-
Yeah, we're
Actually-
definitely gonna need some
I'm
cameos.
Yeah, we're gonna need people.
Dude, I'm a body for that. Let's
and
do
I've been in the process of designing an overhead system so the camera could like drop straight down without it being in the film.
Hang
shot.
it right on that futuristic interstellar light you have. Like Matt Damon's head should be in
far
it.
Just
away.
duct tape it right there and send
Dude,
it.
if I've learned anything about Joe, nothing's duct taping anywhere, dude. Your house is like all modern stuff. Like, you know the neighbors next to the Griswolds in a Christmas store?
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know. Why is the carpet wet, Margot? I don't know, Todd. I feel like they'd have half the shit Joe has in this
So
house. Like, that's what
I
they'd
watched
have.
that this year
Yeah.
for Christmas, and I was looking at all their shit, and I was like, man, I'd buy the fuck out of that stereo.
I know. That's what I think. Like Clark Griswold should be telling you he's going to shove a tree up your ass.
Yeah,
Like, that's how
I-
close you are to these
I
things.
like that style of modern.
Oh,
That
yeah,
mid-century
dude,
modern,
and-
man. Oh,
And very rarely can it be pulled off. You pull it off because you utilize all of it.
Yeah.
It's not on display. It's like actually functioning modern shit. It's cool to see. Every time I come to your house, there's a new thing. Your fridge, I didn't know that the water came out of the top and the ice
Everyone-
came out of the birth canal.
everyone.
Birth canal.
It's the wrong one if they don't have that.
And they
fridge.
get covered in water
Yeah,
every
every
time.
It
single
is
time.
a rite of passage.
It is.
All of us have done that at
No,
least once.
no, not all of us. My claim to fame, I used that fridge perfectly fine first time out.
Yeah,
Well,
he did. He was the
there's a
only
feather
one.
in his
Okay,
cap.
fine.
Yep,
You're
there
a
we go.
genius.
There he is.
But speaking of games, I do have a game with us as I apparently hit secret puberty.
Surprise.
I have a game that we picked up at PAX Unplugged.
Okay.
It is a game called Made Up Movies. And the
Fucking
So
down.
good.
Let's
the
It was
do
so
best
good.
way to describe this game is Whose Line Is It Anyway meets Mad Libs,
Bro, that's
starring movies.
that's home run category, right?
It
That
is all
dialed in.
improv, and
That is break stuff right there.
basically
Just one of those days when you know.
the way this game works is you are trying to pitch movie executives your rebooted movie. It's going to be a sequel. It's going to be a reboot. Whatever you think your movie is going to be, that's
have
your
to
movie.
Pitch.
Yeah, it's
Have you guys ever had to pitch anything like sponsors or anything like that? It's not. It's
No.
very
Oh, yeah.
scary
Yeah, no.
through DM where you're like, dude,
But no, that's not true.
Trust
It's us.
me, trust
It's us
me.
getting into packs.
Yeah.
It was like we had to send messages and be like, yeah, no, this is
made up movies. That is so badass. Here, put that over that way so they can see.
I don't know how far you're gonna see it.
No, back up towards the blue cup, like right where the blue cup is would be perfect.
Oh, just right on top.
Perfect. But yeah, so the way this game works is you have a script, and you have to read off the script, and inserting cards and filling in the blanks.
Oh my
So-
fucking god, this is
so
gonna
this
be
was-
awesome.
This was one of the things we saw at PAX. We did a live demo at PAX. We have it on video. We just haven't edited it and thrown it up yet. But it was one of those like, I'm buying that.
Yeah, I bought it
I need
immediately.
that.
I bought
need
that
that.
and the expansion pack because
Yeah.
I needed this game like right then and there.
Dude, that is a true testament to Joe because when you did the podcast at my house when we did the first tasting, you're like, oh, I brought all these decks of cards that have like a million different topics and stuff. If we run out of ideas, like we could just pull a card. Me and Tyler are like, fuck. Dude, that's so smart.
Yeah, they're right behind us.
Like, god damn.
I mean, I know we don't need them when you're on, but they're right behind us.
No, you will, dude. I'll run out of steam if I go long enough. But I'm just saying, like that is such a Joe thing. Like it'll never be the same outcome.
Well, this
Oh,
one
no.
was a Bob thing. I mean, I do want it, but he snagged
Yeah,
it.
I saw this and I bought it immediately. So we're gonna pass these cards out. That
keep one?
Nope. That whole stack is gonna head down to Graham.
Okay, and don't look at them.
You can look at him. That's for Joe. This is for me or for you. And these are my cards. And the way this works is one person is going to be pitching their movie. And the other three who are not pitching the movie, after the movie pitch, you have to read one of those cards and have the person who's pitching answer the question. And normally, after everyone does their pitch, we have to choose who wins. And you can vote by saying, all right, this movie gets a $10 million budget. You get $8 million. You get 5. You suck. You only get 3. We're not going to do that. We are going to use chat to tell us who they think has the best
Little
movie
interaction.
pitch.
Oh shit!
So we're going to be doing this. Ange in the chat said this game is so hard, but so much fun. That's what she said.
Hey now.
I wish.
So,
No one's ever said that to me.
oh God. So we are going to.
What do they?
Dalmara
say
says,
to you,
me
Graham?
waiting to clip something.
What do they say to Graham? Go get my leg braces. Like Jesus Christ, dude.
So,
It's soft and almost finished.
if you want.
Go get a ruler and some duct tape.
Oh boy. Okay. So,
All right.
I can pitch first if you guys want, just to get an idea of
course.
how all this
Let's
works.
fucking do it.
So, this movie is a reboot of Medea Goes to Jail, starring Jason Momoa and Taylor Swift.
Oh,
That's a power combo.
shit.
It's a World War II tragedy
Oh God.
I kind of love it.
Oh, dude.
set in an endless maze.
Oh.
Oh God, I'm thinking like a Nazi maze.
Think West
Don't
Side
say
Story.
what you think, because I know what I'm thinking.
Taylor
So,
Swift's a
wait,
Nazi.
hold on. Think West Side Story meets How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No, that could be a movie. I could
Yeah,
see like
good,
Taylor
yeah.
Swift as a Nazi,
Yes.
Jason Momoa on the other side of it, West Side Story type
Oh, yeah,
deal
she's
going
blue.
on.
No,
Blue
Jason
eyed.
Momoa.
Blonde hair, yeah.
Jason Momoa gets out of the boat on D-Day and his head's actually high enough so he doesn't drown. Bro, this all right. I'm ready.
And
I'm in.
and this movie is called Medea Goes Back in Time.
okay.
You know,
Wait, did you make that
checks
up
out.
or did
Yeah.
that? Oh, you made up the
Yeah,
name.
because it's the way it works is you read off the cards and then there's and it's called.
Dude, we can't escape
Insert
Tyler
here.
Perry, bro.
Oh no, he's an unstoppable force.
Dude, I think Adam Sandler's the white people's Tyler Perry. 'Cause
So-
anything he makes, we're like, yo, that's
Wow.
good.
Now that
Wow,
I've pitched
no,
this
that's-
movie,
Yeah.
hold on. Now that I've pitched this movie, each one of you has to ask
Oh, now we
one
have to ask one
question
of the
from
questions.
your studio executive cards.
I got it, dude.
I have my question, but I'm hung up on this whole Adam Sandler's the white Tyler. I like both of them, and that makes a lot of sense.
but
As a mixed white and black guy,
think about it though, dude. When a
just
Tyler
love
Perry
both of
movie
them.
comes out, they're like, I don't see it.
yeah, you're gonna watch
Yo,
it.
that was great. Then Adam Sandler, anything he comes out with, white people have to watch it.
They're looking to do a Happy Gilmore too. I'm super excited.
Oh, it's already
Bro,
filmed.
I
It's
want
already
it to be-
filmed. They
yeah, I
filmed it in
wanted-
New Jersey.
shit.
I wanted
They
to be an
shot it
extra.
here.
It was they were hiring extras.
And you didn't
Yeah,
tell
in
me.
Middletown,
And
bro.
you didn't tell me. You know what?
It's
Fuck you guys.
midday.
I'm done.
It wasn't-
I'm done. No, I'm done. I would have taken off work. You think I would have taken off work?
Of course, dude. I applied to be an extra.
Bit extra.
I did too. I didn't get in.
No, I didn't either, brother. Like, we're sorry to inform
Same
you.
with
Like,
the
no,
the
you're not.
Springsteen movie that's
You guys-
coming out.
You guys are ugly.
I don't want to be an
handsome.
extra for that.
Fuck Bruce Springsteen.
Oh God.
Sorry.
All right,
Never
so
mind. Let's get out.
So
All right, I got my card.
As a refresher to everyone watching, this movie is a reboot of Medea Goes to Jail, starring Jason Momoa and Taylor Swift. It's a World War II tragedy set in an endless maze. Think West Side Story meets How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Now.
And it's called Medea Goes Back in Time.
All right, Bob. What the fuck? Why did you cast Jason Momoa?
So I really think Jason Momoa, it's a World War II tragedy, so you need D-Day. He's obviously only ever cast in movies that involve water. So I hearken back to his Aquaman days of being in the water, and that's how he survives D-Day.
Dude.
All
All
right.
right.
Mhm.
You hear it? You hear it? All right. You hear it? You hear it? Yeah. All right. What do you think?
I'm gonna need you to close your eyes and pitch this reboot to me again from memory.
Oh, you're a bad man.
Okay.
You're a bad friend. That's 2 strikes on you, Joe. You didn't tell me about Adam Sandler, and you just made Bob do this. You're a bad friend.
All right, ready for this? Okay. This movie is a reboot of Medea Goes to Jail, starring Jason Momoa and Taylor Swift. It's a World War II tragedy.
Strategy.
Strategy. Set in an endless maze.
Fired up.
Think West Side Story meets How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Bro.
Oh, he's good.
Damn, that memory.
Damn.
Good.
All right, I got something for you,
Damn, my
Bob.
boy
Okay,
slayed that.
I'm ready.
I got
I'm
something.
ready.
my
I'm
God.
impressed. I'm impressed. But I'm gonna need you to tell me how how this will be used to save the world.
Oh, easy. In the climax of the movie,
Where the fuck did he get
Taylor
his sock?
Swift is there.
It's my side.
Come off your
Taylor Swift is there. Jason Momoa is there. Taylor Swift is the big villain because you don't expect Taylor to be the villain. She's the big villain.
Some of us.
She's getting ready to draw her Luger pistol and blow Jason Momoa's brains out.
Yeah.
But at the last second, she doesn't realize this. He's tied up. Jason Momoa slips his ties, takes his sock off, and does one of these whoo kind of things.
Oh, the
Wraps
wax
the
on,
gun.
wax off.
He
No,
whacks off
strangles
to
her.
Taylor Swift, and takes the gun out of her hands and steals it away with the sock.
Dude, this is
Oh, he
this is a
destroyed that.
commercial for this game.
For everyone watching, my card was find a nearby prop and tell me how it would be used to save the
Out of
world.
all the
my
things,
card said to
I went
ask
straight to
him-
my sock.
out of all the things behind you, and in
Pulls
this,
off a sock.
in
I went
this
straight
room,
for my sock.
Bro,
So
I would
that-
love to
I'm
hear
a
how
simple
Medea
man.
would use a pack of Pokemon cards. Mine said, "Why?" Elaborate. What the fuck? Why did you cast Jason Momoa?
So, some of the comment. There's some real thought you put into that.
So do we keep three of
Dolmar
these?
asks, is Bob a theater actor? No.
Apparently,
Might be.
Eric said you fill the sock with butter and beat the hell out of the villain. Why would you put the softest thing
Why
in the
butter?
world?
if the butter's frozen first.
No, no, your
That is
foot,
fair.
your foot's
fair.
hot. That's
Yeah, it's
that
not
butter's
lasting
heating
long.
up.
Oh, I filled it with cotton balls.
So
Oh, no.
take one and pass the stack down.
So these get discarded?
Yeah, so the one you use can get discarded.
I gotta get my sock back on. Hold on.
Discard.
Ange goes, where was Medea in any of this?
No, it was by Medea.
She was
She's the one
just
in jail
watching.
that needs to be
Jason
rescued.
Momoa is Medea this time, okay?
No,
All right,
no.
so now do
Tyler
I read
Perry.
this?
It's got to be Tyler Perry.
It's gotta be.
All right, so now
I read it.
it's Kyle's turn.
You need your 4 cards.
I have my 4 right over here.
All right, discard those things. All right, so I need a red.
Yeah, so if you want to set that up first, go for it.
Oh, good. All right. This is a reboot of Field of Dreams starring Jet Li and Rihanna.
Oh man.
It's a stoner comedy set in a gigantic treehouse. Think The Karate Kid meets Space Jam.
It's pretty dope.
Dude, that works.
Kung Fu basketball is it's kind of awesome.
Yo,
What was the movie genre again?
This is a reboot of Field of Dreams starring Jet Li and Rihanna. It's a stoner comedy set in a gigantic tree house. Think The Karate Kid meets Space Jam.
I would pay money to see Jet Li do a stoner comedy.
Rihanna in the Space Jam makes sense, and
Yeah,
Jet
that
Li in
checks
Karate Kid.
By
makes
the way,
sense.
I'm swapping out 2 of my cards because it's the exact same question for both of them.
Dude, Bob, we trust you here. We love you, dude. You don't have to justify any of your actions to any of us. We believe you. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
So
with
can we mix up the order of how we answer these? How we ask these questions?
Yeah, you do whatever one you think.
Whoever
is
wants to
best.
go first.
All right, Kyle.
Yo, hit me, Bob.
Listen, man. I need you to tell me why you have a personal connection to this movie.
Listen, anybody that's under the age of 36 and a half like myself has a personal love of Space Jam. Don't you? All right? I just saw the size of your sock. I know you've played basketball. Every child wants to be in a treehouse, but now we can't, so we smoke weed to deal with it. Okay? So this movie has a deep connection to me because I need the Space Jam element to meet the Karate Kid, which is also one of my favorite childhood movies.
By the way, what is the
Beautiful,
name of your
man.
movie?
The name
You
of
never
my-
gave a movie title.
Oh, and it's called Shoot for the Stars. It works.
It works.
Treehouse of Horror. Yeah, that was good, dude. That's a good card. I like it.
Oh yeah, it's pitch me your personal connection to this movie as you get very, very emotional.
Oh, all right. Good. I liked it. Joe, executive too. What do you think?
What do you got? Rihanna and Jet Li?
Yeah.
Pitch me why this new star will be right for the film, Rihanna.
Okay.
As you repeatedly whisper the phrase, I need this.
You have
So-
to whisper that.
No, you have to whisper that.
You have to be.
I do?
have
No,
Yeah.
Joe has
All
to.
Joe,
right.
you have to be
Carry
as
on.
he's talking. You're supposed to be like,
Yeah.
I need this.
All right. So, no, it's going to throw me off. Don't say it too loud. We're on microphone, fucking idiot. All right. Why Rihanna's good for this video?
I need this.
So, when they
we're
did
supposed
the.
to tell him that part.
No, it reads like he's supposed to.
No, that's the card I had. Same
It's in
thing.
parentheses.
It's
I see.
stage
It's no
directions.
parentheses.
It's stage directions. You come on.
I didn't do theater.
All right. So, all right. Why you need this?
Fucking nerds.
Why I could cast Rihanna.
Listen.
Let me see. Okay. All right. Rihanna has a large audience in urban crowds, which Space Jam would flourish in. So I feel as though she would be. I think she would be an accurate representation of
Yes, I
the
need this.
culture associated with at least half of the movie. Need it?
Yep, I need
You
this.
got it? All right.
All right.
All right, executive
That's
three.
how it's done,
Got
Joe.
it.
That's how it's
So
done.
here's my question for you.
Yes.
My very good friend Wesley Snipes has to be in
Yes.
this movie.
Okay.
What character is he going to play?
Bro, he's going to build the treehouse. He's got tax fraud problems. He needs to make some money. There's your real voice.
There's the hook. That's how we get him in.
Yo, he's like one of the most famous people for having tax problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to build that treehouse, bro. He needs to build 50 of them.
Oh my god.
Have you guys seen the the dudes that build like the custom tree houses.
I watch those YouTube videos all the time.
Take one,
so
pass the other to
good,
Graham.
so good.
All right, so I'm gonna do.
Here, don't put it back.
Oh, don't
That's
put
the
it back.
draw pile.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
All right, so these are gonna be discard. I'm gonna pass down the number of cards that Joe needs to read. So here's that. I'm gonna
Yep,
put
there's
my
your
cards
script.
here. We're gonna put them back.
Make sure you
Organize them
remember
later.
to give a title of the movie before we start with the questions and all that kind of stuff
You need
as well.
3 reds, 2 blues, a green, and a purple.
Yep.
All right.
In the chat, Eric says, "I've always wanted to be sucked into a golf hole
reds.
to Looney Town."
Yeah. Every time I go play golf, I'm a little sad that I know it's not gonna happen.
Right?
Don't tell you. You know it's not gonna happen.
All right,
I don't
Joe.
think it's gonna
Go
happen.
ahead, boy.
All right. So this is a reboot of Django Unchained.
Oh yes,
yes. Starring Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Goated. This is the easiest pitch ever.
Bro, we just lobbed one over the net for old Joe.
Oh yeah.
The genre is political thriller.
Holy crap!
Holy shit.
He's batting 1,000 out here.
The setting is an ancient hidden temple.
All right.
Of slavery.
That's a little
Think
out.
The Karate Kid meets Goodfellas.
Why is everything about the Karate Kid?
And it's called Django Unchained, the Hidden Temple.
All right, you get a 0 for creativity on the title.
Oh, come on. I got like 3/4 of the fucking movie.
All right. Who wants to go? I almost called you.
I
Mayor.
won
Mayor, that's
won
my
first
cat.
last time.
All right, I'll go first.
Bob,
then.
you're
Bob,
up.
go ahead, bud.
Let's see here. All right. I want to be cast in a really juicy role in this movie. What character will I play?
Easy. You're the mummy.
Why?
Every hidden temple, it's ancient. You got to have a mummy. It's going to be one of the... It's kind of like the mummy, but like not really the mummy because, you know, there's like a whole other thing
This is
going
sounding a
on
little
here.
derivative.
It could be. It's a political...
So
Understandable.
to play off my colleague over here, what role can my 9-year-old son Brian play in this movie?
He got shot in the head.
He's just
Straight up.
side character
Don't
shot in the
remind
head.
him.
Domed.
Jesus.
Is this going to be a Russ situation or is this actually going to happen?
Oh, I like this card. Joe,
Mm-hmm.
what special favor would you do for me if I greenlit this movie for you?
We're going to have to turn these cameras off.
No. That's a different account.
You're gonna give me a Joe job?
That's a different account. It's called
different account?
OnlyFans. You can get the clip there.
Yo, Eric, yo, with the title, bro.
Django Unwrapped.
Oh, yes,
fucking
Eric.
sick.
Yes.
Nailed
Eric
it.
with better. By the way, I switched over to the stream is ending soon. When you said shut off the cameras.
That's so funny.
Beautiful.
Yo, Eric's podcast, The Hop Sauce. That's a good one. He's got a good podcast.
Yes.
Well,
Gotta check it
Eric's
out.
been lighting the chat
Well,
up, man. Thanks for
Little
watching.
plug. Thanks for watching, Eric.
Cool. All right, you're up, Graham. I'm gonna get you your 3 reds, 2 blues, a purple, and a green.
Thank you.
Yeah, 3 reds. I can't wait for Graham, dude. You cut up too quick.
Don't put this pressure on me. I'm gonna
Joe,
fumble.
did you ever
Listen,
give the
Tyler Perry, you
special?
gonna make this
You just said
movie.
turn off the cameras.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
All right, here's all your all the cards you need.
Here's a little guy.
There you go. All right. All right, I'm gonna close my eyes and listen to this.
Did you guys get a?
I got a new one.
A new one.
Yep.
I didn't use one, so I still should
Can-
have
Oh,
four.
that's right.
Can I pre-read?
No, you gotta flip them.
Oh, I gotta
Yeah, you
flip
gotta
it.
flip 'em
as you
Oh,
go.
God.
Fuck it, we're doing this live.
Hell yeah, dude. This is sick. I love this game.
So this is a reboot of Deadpool,
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
starring Kathy Bates
Oh, shit.
and Cher.
Share.
Cher.
I'm gonna cut off your head, honey. I didn't know I could do share.
Surprise.
I didn't know I could do a share.
This is the twist.
Oh,
it's a
God.
black comedy.
I'm the wrong color, honey.
Set in the war-torn Middle East.
Oh. Are you sure it's a black comedy?
Well, as in like dark humor.
Bitch, what are all these pyramids doing in this shit?
Think Apocalypse Now
Oh,
Okay.
beats the Green Lantern.
At least you got a super
At least
movie in
that
there.
tracks.
yeah, dude. The last part tracks.
The-
It does. The share. Her and fucking
Listen.
Kathy Bates, bro. You know who Kathy Bates is, right?
I don't know who Kathy Bates is.
Kathy Bates is the mean lady in Misery. She's in.
Oh, love that.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
All right,
She's
thank you
Annie
for that. 'cause
Wilkes
I
in,
need that.
in Misery.
So, yes.
Yeah, dude. It's
So,
American Horror Story.
The movie's called.
I like to see her from The Waterboy, but
That is true. Talking about Adam
Bro,
Sandler.
let's get
Mom-
Adam
Mama-
Sandler out of
Mama
our
said-
white
my
people
mom-
head,
my
bro.
Mama said.
Bro, there's enough of that. Don't make me unleash my Beyblades on you to solve this problem. Get to that.
So the movie's called Deadpool Off Color.
Yo, that's actually pretty fucking smart.
That's pretty
You
good.
are a teacher.
That is
Thank
pretty
you,
good.
thank you.
that is very
pretty
smart,
pretty
bro.
solid.
Thank you.
So my question for you, I'll go first again. What role can my freaky 91-year-old grandmother play?
She can be Cher.
So in the most recent installment of the Deadpool saga, we were introduced to the multiverse of Deadpool, and Lady Deadpool. Well, there's actually another Lady Deadpool,
Oh,
an elderly lady,
so Granny Deadpool.
Granny Deadpool, 4 times as horny, ready to flick the bean on sight.
That's the water spout on the fridge.
I think she'd be down for that.
I know she would.
I was just exactly. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
That's like on Family Feud. Good answers, dumbass.
What's crazy is I was watching Deadpool today at work. Yeah.
At work.
Yeah.
I see. Tell me,
Mm-hmm.
what do you want people to take away from this movie?
So
90-year-olds can still rap.
when you boil this movie down, it's truly a story of
You're good.
of different people coming together, and I want them to take away the
Wait, it's old 90 grandmama could be almost Deadpool.
I really want them to take
Very
home
nearly Deadpool.
Yeah.
I really want them to take home the age-old saying, "Don't judge a book by its cover," because
Yeah, we're definitely not.
that book can
Why
still
didn't
flick
you-
its bean.
Why didn't you name this movie Damn Near Deadpool?
Damn near Deadpool.
Damn near almost Deadpool. Yeah, that's it.
Listen, we're still in production. We're still open to suggestions.
All right, now.
We can edit the title.
Let me see here. Listen.
Eric says like 80 for Brady.
Why shouldn't we? Which one is the actor card? The blue.
Blue, yeah.
Why? Give me a really good reason why we shouldn't cast Reese Witherspoon into this movie. Because she's white too.
Mainly because I don't know who she is, but also
Yes, you do.
I don't know, dude. I'm so bad with names.
No, dude, that's
Such
the
a
thing.
problem.
Like, there's some people that don't even know the actor or actress until you bring them up.
Yeah. I don't know who that is at all.
All right.
What's she in?
A lot.
You think it Reese without a
You
spoon.
guys watch a lot of
No, it's,
white
it's
movies?
90s.
God damn it.
She was like a 90s heartthrob for a lot of 30s something.
Oh, this is the Legally Blonde. Why didn't you just say that?
Yeah,
Legally
bro,
Blonde
that's
show.
it. Legally
Because
Blonde.
out of all the movies I thought you would watch, that wasn't it.
Nah, dude.
Guys, I own the
I
prize here. Let's
guarantee-
pitch this movie. Let's get this movie greenlit, bro.
I guarantee every black person you ever met has seen Legally Blonde. I know they have.
I know they have.
I know.
Because
Thank
every
you.
dude,
Say
all
it.
right, I'm gonna
Say it.
Every black
Graham.
person is like halfway a paralegal. Like they know all the rules. They do. They're like, yo, don't do that. Like, bro, I have a cousin that got
You
locked up.
fucking dumbass.
Yo, no, I'm not even, dude. It's
my
like
God.
I have a cousin that did that, bro. He got 4 years.
get
Don't
canceled.
do it. No, dude, they're like little mini paralegals, bro.
Little mini paralegals is crazy.
And I'm not. That's not a bad thing. They're all smart, dude. I've gotten legal advice. The best legal advice I've ever gotten
was from a
always
crack in a
always-
Trenton.
No, bro, it was always from a black dude. Like, yo, bro,
Been
I
a
wouldn't
good
do that
run.
because the statute, bro, like the
Been
statute of limitations don't apply to that.
About
Like, oh,
2
shit.
years.
Oh, sorry, dude. Fuck.
We were doing great. See you on the next one.
So to answer your question, Kyle, we can't cast what was her name?
Reese without a spoon.
Reese without a spoon, because she's actually in the next installment of Legally Blonde. So she's already booked up.
She's scooped.
She's
up.
gone. Yeah,
She's in the
so,
tomb.
she's too.
She's got the inside out grilled cheese. She's over. She's the tomato. She's out.
She's the tomato.
Got
She's
it.
all booked up.
Feel it. Got
Cocooned.
it. Yes.
Fair enough.
I love it, dude. This game rules. I'm down to
This
do
game-
another round.
Dalmaris says, I'm also surprised he knows Legally Blonde. So, chat, it's up to you. Who had the best pitch out of the four of us?
Me. It's me.
Bro, you know you want to see Rihanna in a treehouse. with Jet Li,
Deadpool.
bro.
Off color.
I pulled an actual movie.
Yeah. Dude,
Joe just had a movie.
I just had a movie.
Had a movie.
Joe made a legit, like an actual movie.
Yeah, I had nothing to do. Just an actual movie.
So, yeah, that is
Cast your votes, kids.
made up movies.
Such a good game.
I absolutely love that. This is the best party game. Even for people who don't know, like, I don't know movies, but I can make shit up.
Right.
My only
I can
issue is
sit there
I
and,
don't
like-
know actors' names,
Well,
so
then
I'm
it's
gonna
not
have to
the game for
Google
you
it.
then.
But
Yeah.
you don't need it all the time.
Yeah,
Here, I'll take your
yeah.
cards.
Oh, I'm sorry there, Bob.
All good?
Dude,
We need a recap. Chat says we need a recap.
Oh, we need to recap.
Everyone repitch.
We already put our cards away.
Repitch from memory.
I had Space Jam Treehouse with Rihanna. That's all I remember.
I had
There's
Medea
Karate
Goes
Kid
to
in there.
Jail, Jason Momoa with Taylor Swift in a World War II tragedy in an endless maze.
God damn.
I
that's a
literally
memory.
I
had
think The Grinch meets West Side Story, so it's probably a half musical.
I had a legitimate Django. Did they make a second one yet?
No.
So you had a Deadpool.
I had Django.
No, I had
You
Deadpool.
had Deadpool. Yeah.
Yeah, see a Django Unchained, Unchained.
Unchained.
I had a lovely
Rechained,
story.
then
Unchained.
All right, we got to vote for Joe and Bob.
I had a lovely story of two white women playing Deadpool in the Middle East as a black comedy.
Yeah,
Which
Joe
is
had
just wild.
Listen, we don't see color at this movie studio.
No, man, it's Cher, bro. It's all gypsies, tramps, and thieves. Don't you know anything about Cher?
I don't. Yeah, no, I know.
It listen,
the
all
name.
her music
That's
videos
about
in the
it.
60s
Cher?
were black and white.
Ange goes, Django Unwrapped is my vote.
I got that one. I think.
He needed help with the names.
So it's a three-way tie between me.
Rihanna didn't build the treehouse because they were like, "Why didn't you build the treehouse?" She's like, "Cause I could be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it." I don't know. any
Wait, Cher?
Rihanna- Yeah.
Oh no, that's Rihanna.
That's
I
Rihanna,
thought it was
bro.
Cher.
Yeah.
Mara
No.
says, I mean, I'm impressed by Bob's memory and alone, so I have to give him a vote.
No, that shit is legit because I literally can read something, dude. When I meet somebody, and I feel bad about this because at the hot sauce thing, I meet a lot of people. They'll immediately tell me their name, and I'm like,
Oh, gone, out the window.
Before I shake
Gone,
their hand, I'm
yeah.
like, I have no fucking
In the
idea
window,
who you
out
are.
the window.
Unless
I
they're
am
like
awful with names.
bad, bro.
I'm
and it
bad
makes
with
me
names
mad.
because I don't care.
It
I'm
makes
good.
me
Like,
Like,
sad.
you tell me your name, it's the last thing I care
I'm
about.
good with faces.
Let's have a real conversation.
I'm good with faces. I will. If I see one person, I see them once. I know who that person is.
Tell me how you really
Ask
feel.
me.
I just fucking hate him.
Ask me their name.
Light
I
it
got
up.
nothing.
No,
Eric
I know.
says, guys, I keep 60% of the profit for coming up with the title for Joe.
That's a fair.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
a
you
fair
lose
amount, Eric.
60% for bringing up another brewery when we're talking about Trillium. Come on, Eric.
Think, man, think.
Dude, Eric's a good guy, bro. They do hot sauce and beer on their podcast.
Oh hell yeah! Do they
And,
pair them?
Yeah,
Eric,
dude,
do you pair them?
He's got a cool wall behind him of all the sauces. Like it's like a yearbook of all the different hot sauces. It's pretty cool.
So
Am
hear
I-
me out, Eric. We have this thing here called a podcast.
Yeah, dude. I think we should
And
have Eric.
You see this seat?
Bro.
It could be you.
I'm
Could
telling
be you.
Yo,
It could be you.
Joe has a monstrous L couch in there. I'm seeing this. Listen to this.
We're sitting on a couch.
me,
chilling. I
John,
like couches.
Little John from White House Station,
Hell
the
yeah.
chef, who's got a lot of fucking things to say. Me, Little John, Eric from Hop Sauce, you guys, like a big epic round table of like just like a hot sauce episode. I think that'd be sick.
That'd be really.
I'm
good.
down.
It'd be epic, dude. It'd be a nice little gathering there.
Maybe a little preview to the Boston Sauce Party.
Oh, wait, it's ending?
What's ending?
Oh, did I must hit the button.
I was like,
no,
oh,
no,
shit,
we're not
dude.
ending.
All right,
We're
we're
not
not
ending.
ending,
I
sorry.
just-
I was like, oh my god, I didn't get to show the guys my fucking Beyblade collection.
Oh no! The baby.
Bro, feast your eyes. Feast your eyes on this.
Joe, I'll take
Okay.
the made up movies box.
I got a question.
All right, I got some answers, hopefully.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of questions.
How
I got you. So here's the deal. Here's how this happened.
And also, I think we have very different Beyblades.
No, they all fit the same. They're interchangeable.
Yes, but the new ones are all metal.
Well, these have metal. These are metal. They're metal inside.
They look new, so I know you got these recently.
No, dude, they're all the old ones.
No,
No,
these are
they're
the
not.
old ones. These will get fucked up against the new ones.
No, they're not.
They're not.
How old are you guys talking? Because I'm talking
So
old
the
Bit
newest,
Beast.
the new ones. So here's the thing with
Do you
Beyblade that
remember
I've
the
noticed.
original?
Yes.
With the Bit Beast?
Yes.
With the
So
Bit Beast?
The new
that was
ones,
my shit.
The new ones have that again,
Hell yeah.
but
You need them.
the new ones are all metal on this outside part. They're all metal. So if I take one of my new Beyblades, which are Beyblade X, that's the new one, and you play against one of these old ones, I'm going to snap the plastic on that.
Bro, but like
They look sick. These look better.
these are old school ones. These are
Yeah.
the old Tommy ones from like 2005.
Yeah, those
So-
are the OGs.
I bid on this lot.
These aren't the OGs, dog.
Yes, they are, dude. Yes, they
Nah,
are.
the Bit Beast ones, the little thing. I had so
there were
many.
like three
I
or
have
four
I'm gonna bring
series.
one of them out.
All right, Britt, let me
I have the white one. I still have.
give me that. I know you want to steal it.
My God, Kyle, we're trying to make it big.
You will. You're all thieves.
Oh yeah.
Dude. So what I'm thinking is somebody donated this, and I bought this at Goodwill.
Did you?
Yeah, dude. This whole box was like $30.
Solid, worth it.
Dude, this is how
did
you
it come with the launchers though?
No, I don't have a
Oh,
launcher.
that's the
Bro, look at this shit. That's a metal ring in there.
yeah.
So
So
what are
the
the
new
new
ones, they're over there. If you could grab. So the new ones have the same plastic on the bottom, but like you see this little guy, they don't have any of that. That's wild. Whatever the hell this spinny thing
spinner.
is on the top, they don't have any of that.
Well, these are like spring-loaded to pop apart.
I think that's the whole point is when they hit, they like literally explode.
They explode, bro.
Yeah, so like there will be a winner, they will explode. The new ones
Interesting.
don't really have that. So
X.
yeah, Beyblade X is the
Wait,
new
where where's the
one.
1 gram head? You put it in?
Yeah, put it in.
Yeah, no one's taking
So-
your shitty
Fucking with you. I don't want to
Beyblades.
mix mine up with you.
So that's probably what you remember.
No, I mean, yes, I do remember the picture, but like
Yeah.
it's not the same
So-
style.
New ones have these little ridges around. All of them have ridges, so that when you catch the corners, they just fucking fly. But you feel
What?
the top; these are all metal.
Oh, they're nice and chilled too. My hands were a little hot.
So
clammy.
So if one of these old ones were to meet one of these new ones, it will not end well.
Yeah, but these are old. These are old though.
Yeah, these are not. These are like new.
I looked
just
some of
got-
these up. They were like 2005.
Yeah, that's probably about right. These are like this year.
2024.
Yeah.
Just
So-
like Elena, I gotta go out to Walmart and get baby.
Well, I was
Yeah, we got
literally
some Beyblades.
both my grandmas passed away. I went to Walmart while we were waiting to like get into the wake, and I was like, retail therapy. I've always wanted Beyblades. I'm buying Beyblades. And then we got home after the wake and we just played Beyblades, and it made me smile for like 30 seconds. And I was like, this is a solid investment.
counts.
Can you remove this part?
You could, but you shouldn't. That's
You
part of
really shouldn't.
That's part of the arena. Because when these things go, they fucking
Oh,
go.
dude, my buddy chipped a tooth on a Beyblade. I swear to God,
yeah.
dude, that's the most trailer. Hell yeah,
Hell
That is,
yeah.
that is
That is.
Praise
So-
hail, praise Dale.
I've seen these Beyblades on this rig
Yeah.
get hit, fly up into the air, and then just spin around up top on here for a
Oh,
second
hell yeah.
before they come back down. Like these things are dangerous.
From the top.
I propose that when we get that aerial
See, like, I
camera
don't-
going,
Beyblade
we have a little
tournament.
Beyblade
I'm
tournament.
I'm all here for it. I've since buying these noticed several friends pop up. Yeah, see these don't even fit.
What do I need for that?
I don't know, whatever the launcher is for these things.
Yeah, like
Man.
an OG launcher.
Yeah. So
I got a Henry Ford. These fuckers.
Yeah.
Like.
I've seen so many people pop up on Facebook and stuff like, you're not cool unless you have Beyblade tournaments. I'm like, yo, where you at? I got bays and I'm here to fuck around.
Dude, I would love to host a old school Beyblade tournament.
I saw people building stands for these,
Okay.
like 2x4.
That's
Put
amazing.
the wood,
That's sick.
like 30 inches above the ground. Put this upon it.
These are the ones I had.
Oh, those are the old.
Yeah,
Oh,
these are the
yeah.
ones I had.
Wait, there's some
With
in-
the actual
Pieces
little
that you
piece that
replaced
you
in.
plug it in, and each piece had a different character.
Based
So
off the
that-
show, and they're
Bro.
like
Yeah.
special
Joe,
cores.
That's a new one.
That's a newer one.
No, this is still an old one.
Still an old one.
That's
How many
metal.
generations of
There's a
Beyblades
lot.
did they come out with?
There's a lot.
Because
of
I'm
them.
pretty mad I wasn't kept up to date on
Yeah,
these.
see, this is one of the old ones.
I also want to say I have one of these old Beyblade. I only have one. I have my Beyblade.
Mm-hmm.
I did the same thing with my Yu-Gi-Oh decks. I have old cards, but this
Dude,
set
Yu-Gi-Oh's
of
huge right now.
this set of 4 Beyblades on eBay is going for $213.
No, it's
Gotta,
not.
gotta
I
look at that.
swear to
Gotta look
God.
at those sold prices though.
Whatever, dude. Just it says used.
No, so
Dude,
you can look
I-
on eBay for like what
$74, $100. I'm looking at the market.
Chat's going wild.
You got,
Eric, I remember playing with friends Beyblades, but I don't think I ever collected. Eric, I'd have fucked you up if
I-
we had Beyblades.
Yeah, you were
I'd
a
have torn
loser,
you
Eric.
up. I would've fucked
I
your
had-
shit up,
Look at
dude.
nerd.
I had the one plastic arena. It was black with green, like almost like like the
It
80s
looked
wire
like
frame.
Gravedigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I had that.
I had that with a bunch of different Beyblades that my brother and I, and it had pits on the side where
Yeah,
it could
yeah.
fall in and
Yes.
everything
Yeah.
like that.
like parts mounting.
This
and all
one
that.
There
has the
was
little
no
pits.
protective cover.
no, you don't get any of that.
There was
a
no
bowl, bro.
It was a bowl. You could use your parents' mixing bowl if you stole it from
Oh,
them.
100%. So,
Like,
so
we
I
should
had
do-
pre-Beyblade. I think I bought it up on the show.
Yeah.
I had Power Rangers spinners.
Yes.
And they were little tiny,
Yes, you did.
about the size of a nickel.
Yep.
And they came with a little...
I remember them, dude.
hold on, Eric. If you meet a girl who's also into it, would she be considered Beyblade?
Oh, good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Dude, we
That
should
checked
do
a lot of boxes for me.
we should do
That
a
was-
draft. Instead of Joe's new ones, you can keep those to yourselves. But since these are all plastic old school ones, I'll get the shooters, the pulls for because I accidentally got another set.
Accidentally.
Accidentally.
I tripped
This is-
and fell
this is-
into another
This
set.
This is like what happened to me when I was on eBay probably 10 or 12 years ago now. And I was like, oh no, I accidentally bought 14 different lots of Pogs. Oops.
Dude, like that, that would unleash some hell in this room. Anyway, so what we'll do, since they're all the old school ones,
Yeah.
I will get the ripcords for them, and we'll do like a Beyblade draft,
Yeah.
and we'll do like a bracket thing, almost like
Little
March
tournament
Madness.
stuff, yeah.
Oh, I'm
like
totally
you get
down.
three, you get three, I get
Yeah.
you. Dude, we can fuck these up. I don't care.
I
have
am
no
so down
connect-
for this.
These aren't my childhood.
no
Beyblades.
emotional connection
Like
to
I'm
these.
fucking whatever, bro. Let's tear
Let's
them up.
fucking destroy
Let's
them.
go, bro.
I'll take bets in the chat.
And
Oh.
yeah, and we'll have
I
an
got 10 on the green one.
A local man in Keyport was arrested for an illegal Beyblade gambling ring. We accidentally passed 2 dogfighting rings and a rooster fighting ring to break this ring apart.
But we only
Maybe that's
arrested
what-
them because we lost.
That's what we use the channel points on Twitch for.
There we go.
People can actually wager their channel points.
Dude, that's a great idea. But dude, Beyblade should solve all problems. Political.
Settle
that
it in
happened-
the in the ring.
That
Dude,
happened here,
imagine
didn't
in
it?
Congress, my Beyblade's better than everybody's Beyblade.
I
look at that
We have the
Beyblade.
best Beyblades.
Yeah.
I was told my
Spray painted.
Beyblades are so amazing.
Spray
So
painted
just look at
gold.
those Beyblades.
I don't even think Joe Biden's Beyblade knows what way to spin.
My Beyblade is bigger than everybody else's Beyblade.
Oh god. Dude, I think it's cool to see the evolution. I did
My
not
Beyblade
know
did
that.
not have sexual relations with that other Beyblade.
Dude, did you ever look into that?
That Bakugan.
Bro,
That Bakugan. Oh, it's a deep cut.
I
deep
can't
cut.
believe you said that. Dude, I recently deep dove into the presidents because I'm obsessed with histories of the presidents. Listen to this. So, with the Clinton thing, when he said, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, he was given an outline from the government of what different sexual acts were and what they were called. So, that's why in that court hearing,
He didn't perjure
he was
himself.
saying, based on your definition of sexual relations, I didn't do
They
that.
do those things.
He didn't do it. Yeah, he did what he did, and it's crazy because Hillary Clinton's supposed to be like this, like, you know, for strong women and everything, but she stayed with a guy that like plowed through anything that walked in the White House. If she won for president, they would have had to wheel him around like like ratchet strapped to a hand truck, like Hannibal Lecter, the first man. But I was like, not to deep dive into politics, but I was just saying they outlined all these things to him, and he's like, by your definition, I did not do what you're accusing me of doing. So like him.
That's why he said sexual relations.
Right,
Yeah.
but the way he said it, they were actually able to get him on perjury, which caused the impeachment. Dude, it's actually wild if you go back and like really. I remember when I was little, like, oh, the president had kissed a girl in the White House. Like we had no idea what it was about.
Ah, man, I knew.
Right.
I knew
had
that
no
dude's
idea.
getting topped off the White House.
All I remember was
Dialed in.
my dad said a joke at his friend's house, and I didn't know what the joke meant until like 15 years later, dude.
You're like, holy shit.
My dad's friend's like, what does a soda machine and Monica Lewinsky have in common? I was like, what does that mean? And my dad's friend's like, what? He's like, what do they have in common? My dad's like, I don't know. He's like, they both say insert bill here. And I was like, oh my God, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, corny ass joke. But I find the presidents are very fascinating to go back and learn about, not as actual like political Democrat, Republican,
Weird
but like
fucking people,
actually as like if you look at them like characters and learning their backstory and like what they stood for and how they got elected.
Did you know a president died in New Jersey?
Yeah,
Yeah, passed away right here in our Garden State.
Grover Cleveland, right?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I did a
Yeah.
report on that badass. Dude, I went to his great. Yo, when we
Deep
were
cut.
when I was in school, we had to pick a president to do a report for. We had to go home and think about it. And we came. I told my mom, I was like, I have
Wait,
to
what?
think. We were told to pick a president.
And
They gave us a list, and we
the
went
second
home.
part.
We went home to think about. Like they didn't ask us to pick on the fly. It wasn't like a draft. They were like, we're going to do a presidential report.
Think about who you want to.
Oh,
who you wanna
wow.
read.
I thought you were like,
It's like go home and you
And I
think
asked my
about what
mom.
you did.
No, no, no.
about who
yeah, I was
Bro.
like, were you in trouble?
So
Like,
I
what the fuck?
listened. I took the list home, and I was like, "Who should I pick?" My mom's like, "Pick Grover Cleveland. Trust me." I was like, "Bro, why? Why him? I don't
Ma,
know
why?
anything." His name is Grover.
Weird
Fucking
flex.
stupid.
It's from Sesame Street.
So she's like, "Pick Grover Cleveland. I have a really fun surprise." My mom was so fucking good for surprise. If she said surprise, we knew it was lit. We were like, "All right, shit."
She's about to be nice.
She's about to ball out. So I picked Grover Cleveland. My teacher was like, she knew what's up. She was like, all right, I see this. That's fun. So what I learned was he's the only president that had two different terms that were not consecutive. He was elected, lost, and then
Yeah.
was
No longer.
Yeah, no longer.
no longer the only one. But at that time, I was in third grade, and my mom took me to his burial site in Princeton, New Jersey, and I did a grave rubbing of his grave and brought it in when I did my report. I was like, "You bitches ain't got shit."
You got enough. That's an automatic A in my classroom.
Dude,
You went to
I
did what?
I have
A.
never grave rubbing.
My brain just went to the wrong place.
You put the paper up and then you just like
Oh.
Y'all are some dirty bastards.
yeah, dude.
Why
I'm
do
talking about a
fuck-
president. Have some respect.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. What
Your
are you
own
doing?
in your kitchen on a Wednesday.
I thought you were gonna like shovel in some soil. Like I don't know.
No, but it was cool. It was an automatic A. As a teacher, bro,
Auto A.
the- dude, this kid went with his mom. Like, bro, I mean, my mom got the A, but I remember in school, my mom's like,
Whatever.
I can't let them think I have a stupid kid.
We,
I have to do this with you.
We have a few comments. Eric says, I worked on a movie about Ronald Reagan.
Yes, he
pretty
did.
dope.
Dude, he worked on the new movie Reagan.
And Ange says, I picked Herbert Hoover because I liked his name.
The
Good
vacuum
times
guy?
in third grade.
Like, you know, dude, Herbert Hoover once stayed on this floor. The vacuum guy? No, the president.
Oh man.
But I feel like it's a pretty good jumping off point for us tonight.
Yeah, presidents.
Had a good time, guys.
This has been so much fun. Make sure you check us out, social medias, all that kind of stuff. But where can we find Cast Iron Kyle?
Probably at the bar. No, I'm just kidding. I don't actually go to the bar.
It's windy outside.
That was a
real windy.
giant
You
gust
probably
of wind.
find me in a
Holy
storm
cow.
shelter after that gust. Holy fuck. Or at Trillium. You can find me at Trillium last weekend in April for Boston Hot Sauce Festival. You can find me at Neshaminy Creek Brewing for the Philadelphia Hot Sauce Festival last
Cannot
weekend
wait
in
for that.
March. That's going to be a good time. Hope you boys can make it. And if you're on Instagram, you got some free time, check out some of my stupid videos on Instagram at castiron_Kyle. I'm right now currently trashing the Chiefs leading up to the Super Bowl. And I'm trying
Go
to do some
Birds.
filler material in between my cooking videos because I don't want to, outplay all that. So Instagram, castiron_Kyle. I have 100 followers on TikTok right now. So if you guys want to go over there and share
Fancy.
some love, hopefully I could get to it.
Very nice, very nice.
Fair enough. Well,
But I want to say this is fun. Every time I come here, we have a good time. We laugh. This is like I told Bob on the way over here. Like when you play poker with the boys, and you're sitting there laughing, everybody's telling jokes, having a good time. That's what this is, but we're recording it. Like we're sharing it with other people to enjoy. It's a natural, fun thing to do. It's good for your mental health. It feels like I sleep so good when I go home from the show here. I love it, and I will do whatever you guys want. Your next venture with doing the games and the aerial views of the I'm down. I'm here. Let me know, and I'll be here.
Sounds good.
Thank you, guys.
absolutely, because this has been so much fun. Don't forget, you can check us out on our website, tabletoptrio.com. You can find us wherever you find podcasts. Usually on Thursdays, the day after we're live. Or if you are a podcast listener, we're live on Twitch and YouTube Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern, right here on Tabletop Trio. So for one final time, I'm Bob.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Graham.
And I'm Kyle.
And this has been the Tabletop Trio podcast. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.